Hello and welcome to MRI Tribe. This is your host, MRI. Thank you so much for joining in. We got the season opener, Liverpool against Newcastle, or Newcastle versus Liverpool. Liverpool travel to St. James Park, trying to get the 3 points. It's a hectic game, a tough game to start the season. Big up Asim. What's going on, kid? What's going on, man? You got the Real Madrid badge in the picture. There you go. Yeah, man, I'm here. Big up, broski. How are you? So it's like one of those things, right? Like it's like one of those games where you wish for another opponent, but you can't really say that because like you play them today, you play another guys tomorrow, so you're gonna, for every tough game, you're gonna get an easy game. So it's not really so it's not really that easy from that standpoint. But I mean, like outside of that, I'm happy. I'm happy. I'm excited about the game. I'm excited about the season. It's gonna be a good one. You know, it's like one of those seasons where you have a new coach, so the sky's the limit. We managed to win the league with Arne Slot. We saw what he came up to be after. So it is what it is. I'm not too shabby. You know what I mean? I'm not too upset. I'm not too upset about like not having that many signings just yet. We might get a few done before the Mercado is over. That happened last year. So it's just one of those things. A lot has happened that's not great. And we're not good in the market. So there's that too. We're not good in the market. So there's that too. And it is what it is. The starting lineup is looking good. I would have probably maybe tried to see if like Gakpo starting, if he plays well and we managed to sell him, then you know. But I wouldn't personally have sold him, to be honest. I wouldn't have started him. Would have maybe started Gomoa on the right, on the left, and yeah, I see why he had to start him, because Victor Munoz, he's not ready. Who else do we have? We just don't have any wingers. So that's the thing. That's why last year he was so full of himself, right? Like it's one of those things. And that Allison, thank God it's not Mamadashvili. I'm pretty happy about that. He's a good backup. Let's see if he improves or not. We'll go back to him after. Frimpong starting. I mean, this is arguably one of those things where it's gotten people thinking, oh, you know what I mean? Like, do we need a right back? Is this gonna, like, can you just like depend on, like, you know what I mean, these things, and just go with that? So there's a little bit of that as well. Other than that, I think Bradley's injury prone. You need somebody at right back. So Barnes and Luis Hall, I think that side is very good. The other side, they got Didic and Elanga. It's also a good side, but I think Harvey Barnes and Luis Hall is a very good side. So it's one of those things where Liverpool's gonna have to be careful. Before Konate, we seen Konate yesterday with Real Madrid. He played pretty well, man. He played pretty well. He did what he had to do, you know what I mean? So, and I'm happy for him, but 400 a year, he wasn't going to get that at Liverpool. Nor would I have paid him. It's not from my own pocket, but it is what it is. Hey, awesome. Are you there? What's your prediction for the match, Broski? And do you like Liverpool in general? Yeah, so, Jeremy Jacquet, I'm super excited. He's paired with Virgil van Dijk. Let's see what's going to happen. That's very important. You know what I mean? Kirkes, I'm super excited to see how he does under Iraola. But, you know what I mean? So it's just like one of those things. I'm just going to try and set up the game here. So that way we can get the timer going as well. Am I concerned with Frimpong? If he plays well under Iraola, you guys, like we've seen it time and time again, guys can change big time quickly. You know what I mean? Under under another coach is just one of those things you can't really things can change. Guy can be playing well 2 games, get some confidence. I was playing the other day, and same thing. I was just playing, and this one guy kept finding me. It's just like he's young. He's like 19 years old, but he's a player. Like you can tell, he plays for a school, plays rap. Just 1 second. Yeah. So for game is about to start. So yeah, so like I said, it's one of those things you need to figure out more than one way to know what to do with like who you're gonna play, who you're gonna rotate, especially in the first game. So that's fine. You're gonna have to try somebody. Mourinho started all the guys that shouldn't be starting yesterday, but then when the other guys came on, they realized there's a value in playing. You know what I mean? And that's good. You know what I mean? And I love what he did because of that. You know what I mean? So hey guys, like the stream, please and thank you. Hey, awesome, like the stream. Anybody that's watching, please like the stream. Appreciate you. Kickoff is about to. A game is about to kick off. Um, yeah, honestly, it's an exciting season just because we haven't had Liverpool hasn't had a Spanish coach that plays that kind of style since Rafa Benitez, and Benitez wasn't even like that, you know. He didn't even really play that style. So guys, like the stream and drop a comment. What's your prediction for today's game, Newcastle against Liverpool? Yeah, so it's just one of those games where um, Kevin Keegan, of course, his memorial was born in 1951. He left us too young. Alan Shearer is almost gonna cry. And Alan Shearer respects Liverpool. He was gonna go to United when like before. We're all crying over Kevin Keegan. This is intense, man. This is intense. This is intense, guys. Game's about to start. I'm on it. I'm on it. Gives it up to start. I'm super excited for the season. I'm excited that Isaac started. He seems to be serious. Him and Verts. Verts. I had the same. I had the same like the same idea, like the same comments that Raul had. I had as well. It's just one of those things. There you go. Just fixing up the score for you guys. We're at the 39 mark. But I think my timer is a little ahead of my game. One sec. Yeah, there we go. Ball with Kirkes gives it to Van Dyke. Van Dyke sends the long ball. We just hit the 1 minute mark. Cody Gakpo is a bit of a ball watching for the first minute. I want to see more because if we need him to play well. If not stays, then if not to stay, then to be sold. Kirkes goes back to Virgil Van Dyke. Virgil Van Dyke, Jeremy Jacquet, first touch. Ooh, he's sweet. Jacquet is good on the ball. Ooh, this sweet. Birds. Open play. Gives it to Cody Gakpo. Cody Gakpo has to find Kirkes. Oh my God. Oh, what a chance by Florian Wirtz. This is insane. Liverpool already on it. Liverpool already on it. This is intense, bro. Amazing play by Jeremy Jacquet building from the back. Amazing play by my man Jeremy Jacquet building from the back. Now he's pressuring Osula. Tells him to get out of the way. Clears the way for Van Dijk for a clearance. Good chemistry between the two. Iraula's telling the ref that there's some elbow settings going on. Let's go, let's go, let's do this, boys. Nice. Dominique Soboslai gives it to Rio. Dominique Soboslai. Rio on the right. That's kind of sweet, man. Ryan Gravenberch with the header trying to clear it. Gets back to Visa. Visa gets pressured by Ryan Gravenberch. Ryan Gravenberch and Alexis McAllister need to really work on their fouling. They foul way too much, honestly. You know? It's just one of those things. They just foul way too much. Isaac loses the ball. Isaac, 2 touches in the box, loses it to Lewis's Hall, comes back in nicely to defend, sends a long ball in to Virgil van Dijk. Virgil van Dijk kind of receives it easily, turns, gives it to Jeremy Jacquet. Let's go, boys. Ryan Gravenberch gives the touch back to Jeremy Jacquet. Jeremy Jacquet gives it to Frimpong. Frimpong back to Ryan Birch. What a half turn. You're going to have to score that. Somebody, oh. 2 chances that look like they're not chances because Liverpool just couldn't play well at the final. Now we got a counterattack. Elanga, goal for Newcastle. Goal for freaking Newcastle, man. That was nice, bro. You gotta admit. They played that nice. That's what I'm saying, bro. We had 2 chances. You got like you're in an advanced position, man. Like this is crazy. being a good team doesn't mean anything. Being a big team doesn't mean anything. You need to actually like finish chances, do the basics. You know what I mean? I don't know what's going on, man. Ryan Gravenberch had Isaac open, had Rio open, had Verts half open. Behind him, I can argue Verts was more open than them if he just slowed down, thought about it. Nice finish from Elanga, man. That's crazy, bro. What a ball too from Osula. Nice timing, you know? That's the thing. Like sometimes you don't need they didn't need like if Osula can just continue to do this, score his chances, play harder, listen to his coach, you can be doing a job, you know what I mean? Man, this is unbelievable, bro. How are we a goal down already? This is unbelievable, bro. I don't like this Newcastle kit. Any Newcastle fans in the chat? Man, this is unbelievable, bro. Osula gets the assist. I should have had him in my fantasy. I want to have Elanga too. Florian Wirtz, weak to receive the ball. It's not his fault. It's a bad pass. Game goes on. Minute 5 and 45 seconds, and the Reds are down 1-0 to start the season. Oh my god! Oh my god! This is crazy, bro. The start to life like this for Iraula. This isn't funny, man. I'm telling you, folks. This isn't funny, bro. This is crazy stuff. This is crazy stuff, boys. Honest to God, man. This is crazy stuff. Van Dyke finds Jeremy Jacquet easily. Too much space. He's gonna go forward. Too much space. Let's do it. Let's see. He's good at building from the back. We got ourselves a gem. That wasn't his fault. The goal. Jeremy Jacquet with the ball again. Gives it to Frimpong. Frimpong trying to find an option. Jeremy Jacquet hits the half space beautifully. Ryan Gravenberch, it's good overlap play. It's called midfield overlap. It's different than a wing overlap. You just find space around your opponents. Um, this is crazy, guys. How are we down one goal? Florian Wirtz gives it to Frimpong. Frimpong's on the right flank. Sends a low ball. Oh, again, we're just not good at the little touches. But it's crazy because you really have to actually play well to you know what I mean? Hey, broski, how you doing, man? It was really nice meeting you yesterday, broski. How are you, bro? You came towards the end of the chat and you made the stream very successful, bro. People are coming in that more people were viewing your comments, the things you were saying. Appreciate you, bro. Neat out, man. Neat out, big up. I remember you were saying I think you were a Barca fan. I didn't ask you, but you were giving me Barca fan vibes. You know. Hey man, how's it going, broski? So yeah, so what do you think about this game? Are you watching Liverpool right now, bro? Do you watch the Premier League or is it just La Liga, bro? Honestly, La Liga is also amazing. I'm going to be covering it today. We got Barcelona at 3:30 our local time, so 8:30 UK time in Spain. Free kick. Dominic Szoboszlai sends a long ball. Ooh, Virgil van Dijk, man. I have you in my fantasy. You score a goal. I'm doing good. I appreciate you, broski. You know, honestly, bro, you came into the stream yesterday, bro. You don't understand this job that we do. It's really dependent on multiple things. Good content is needed because without good content, nobody's gonna. There's no value. But at the same time, people coming in, interacting, making friends, and just being themselves is very valuable. Because to be honest, mainstream media doesn't give you that option. You know what I mean? When can you ever maybe some mainstream media they have a call-in show, but yeah, it's not you know what I mean? It's not like this where you get to say your opinion. You're whatever you talk about it becomes the topic. You know what I mean? Especially for a small channel like myself, but it's yeah, Gakpo. Ooh, Cody Gakpo, what a chance. So, what's your prediction, Nita? What's your prediction for today's game? And what do you think of Real Madrid's win at the end? Just you know. If you want, just like I'm gonna pay a lot of attention to Real Madrid and Barcelona this season because honestly, there's a market for it. There's a huge market for it. A lot of people that are from around the world that speak English, they're not represented in the YouTube world just because the channels that actually speak Spanish from Spain and Latino America that know Real Madrid inside out, they speak in Spanish. So you can put the subtitles, but you wouldn't actually, like, you know what I mean? Nida is saying here, yeah, missing Araujo. Liverpool should start him. No, not yet, not yet, not yet. We don't do that. We don't do that. Not at big clubs, bro. You don't, like, you know what I mean? Like, if you have options. Also, he's not gonna start. Like, Frimpong is giving me an offensive weapon. The team is new. I've got guys that are new that didn't mesh with the team from last year. I got guys like Kirkez and Verts and a bunch of these guys. They haven't found much of a rhythm. You bring Araujo into that one mistake, then you're putting pressure on Mr. Araujo. You know what I mean? So you don't want to put pressure on a guy that took 2 weeks mental health. Like, you know what I mean? You want to ease into it. When he felt that Barcelona perhaps or whoever didn't appreciate that mental health is a factor. So he needs to relax. He needs to ease his way into it. He needs to maybe he needs to be given a role. Maybe like, hey, like, are you feeling like fitness is good? Maybe if we're losing, come in. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? He can give you an option, like for corners, for long balls. Maybe he can. Maybe we can try him at right back. I haven't visualized it, to be honest, Mister Need Out Broski, but to be honest, it's one of those things. Like, I haven't visualized it, but I need to see more from these guys. You know what I mean? To be able to see where can I fit Araujo with them. If they're making mistakes and shit, bro, Araujo comes in, he's not gonna do nothing. Jeremy Jacquet is a helpful player for how we want to build the progress of Liverpool Football Club going to the future. You know, because Jeremy Jacquet, when I say future, I mean near future, like November, December, like mid season, 4 or 5 games from now. You need him. You need him. Araujo, he's gonna have to show it, but this guy is composed, man. This guy's composed. Look, he's keeping the line. Now he's guarding Osula. Now he's going to go cover with Furkog. He's talking to Van Dijk. Luis Hall with the ball, right at the flank, right at the left flank. He's guarded by Rio, Gomoa. Luis Hall, he has experience. He's a youngin, but he has experience. Ooh, plays with his right foot. On to Harvey Barnes. Harvey Barnes, a deflection off of Florian Wirtz, goes back to Lewis Hall. This is crazy what's happening, man. I can't believe this, man. Bro, the Premier League, it's competitive. It's competitive. Every game is like it's kind of like the vibe is similar to like every game is a cupcake. I never thought about it before like this, not from a style standpoint, but from how much they give a shit. And then you go and play fucking procedure based football, like 38 game. You gotta look good and ooh, what a mistake by Allison. Allison almost cost Liverpool a little bit of a flunder, but it is what it is. Let's see what my man Need Out is saying here. Yeah, but Liverpool had wasteful players last season, like performance for Verts, Isaac, and Jeremy. Yeah, Jeremy Jacquet wasn't with them last year. They bought him in January, but he stayed with his team. Um, this is the first game, and he was dealing with a shoulder injury, a nagging, like really bad one, actually. You know what I mean? So that's that for he was doubtful to actually begin the first games of the season. And I was reading about him, and I didn't take it like super seriously, but that was the verdict on him. So now we're looking at a player who is actually a star, bro. This guy is a star, bro. I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit if he makes 2 mistakes today and we lose. I don't care if like Liverpool fans don't like him. I know a player when I see one. Jeremy Jacquet is not better than Konate, maybe won't be better than Konate, but he has something about his game that we need right now so bad, which is a mix of concentration and aggression, and I love that. Also, he's talented. Like you can tell when a guy is talented. So in terms of the wasteful stuff, that's my point from earlier, and I couldn't agree more with you, Broski. The thing is, yeah, like that's the thing, bro. Like Liverpool had wasteful player last season. Isaac and Verts, I couldn't agree more. And honestly, bro, the one time Isaac was about to pick up form, Van de Ven comes and he takes him out. And believe it or not, there is a bad taste in Liverpool fans over Van de Ven and how he injured Isaac. Isaac was working on muscle injuries for the whole season. By the time he got healthy around February, I think this guy comes in like he had good form, 3 games, scored 1 goals, and maybe had 1 or 2 goals and an assist. Maybe he started to run, he started to cover space, whatever, whatever, and because we lost Ekitike at that point, and or maybe it was before Ekitike had been injured. And then he just fucking took him fucking clean out, man. Just like when Pickford did that to Virgil van Dijk. So I appreciate your comment. That's exactly what I was saying. But I see what you mean. Yeah, I agree with you. Are we missing Konate? So here's the thing with Konate, right? Konate is a great player. Konate, what makes him special is that he's nice on the ball. He's fast. He's physical. Konate doesn't give a shit if you're blocking him like off of the ball and you're using your body. He thinks that he has an advantage over you, and he will keep coming at you till he uses that advantage. And Jeremy Jacquet is not quite the physical beast that Konate is. I haven't seen Jeremy Jacquet's sprint. I'm guessing he's not as fast as Konate as well. So I'm not gonna sit here and say that Konate is not to be missed. I'm not gonna jump the gun. You know what I mean? I'm too mature for that. And I also like when I play, it's like, you know what I mean? Like I know these positions. Let's just say that. So what I mean is this, right? Konate, he's not somebody that you can say, oh, we don't miss him. But Jeremy Jacquet right now giving me something that Konate wasn't giving me in the same dynamic. You know what I mean? So I'm looking forward to see if that dynamic that Jeremy Jacquet is adding to this game, because the thing is about football, you have 11 players. You can create a pattern. You can bring the best 11 players in the world, the best coaching. You can bring assistant coaches and pay them 10 a year, and like, you know what I mean, best assistant coaches in the world, and every time you guys talk, like the coaching staff is all a bunch of geniuses, you know, whatever. But if your players, each player and the bench, if they don't have critical thinking and they don't know that with or without the ball, you need to be super critical, that I don't know, man. Yeah, Cody Gakpo takes the ball from Visa. That's a turnover. Rio Gomoa. Now, Rio Gomoa is looking to make a. Oh shit! The timer is way off. Oh wow, wait. Yeah, now we fixed the timer, boys. Yeah, so yeah, 100%. Like sure, like you miss him, but like, you know, Rio Gomoa, cross, far post to Alexander Isak. So yeah, and this guy Jeremy Jacquet is also 20 years old. You know what I mean? Big up, yeah. They're the final third. Like the second they get to the final third, they. Ooh, what a shot by Florian Wirtz. That's insane, bro. What a shot by Florian Wirtz. That was that you can argue that was a clinical shot. You can't shoot much better than that one from Florian. But it's not, he needs, that's the thing. Goals make up for lack of results and performance. Assists, like you know what I mean? Like if you really trying to win, sometimes you give a guy an assist. A pass is not just a pass, you know what I mean? In the final third, these guys, also Ryan Gravenberch's passing might affect his career at Liverpool. Big up, Nita. Let's see what you're saying, bro. And what if scenario if Vinny joined Arsenal, could they win treble? Treble, bro. Vinny, bro. I don't know, man. Vinny, like this guy, bro. We seen him yesterday, bro. He was not doing anything. Like I'm an Mbappe critic, but Mbappe was doing something. Like at least he's like, okay, this is my role. This is what I do good. You guys get out of the way when I have the ball in this area, and when I'm trying to do this, don't ask for the ball. I'm not gonna pass. Like it's like whatever. Vinny is a selfish playmaker. I've never seen a playmaker who rather like wants to dribble like a couple of dribbles before like making the play. But I think Vinny would fit into Arsenal in that he'll give them something they need, and they'll give him something he needs, which is just a stable system for him to just like do whatever, hug the line, do whatever, like you know what I mean. He's also a volume striker. He needs a lot of chances. Because it's trying to. He needs a lot of chances. I don't know how he's going to be able to like to be honest. You know what I mean? I don't know how a guy like Vinny would be able to come into Arsenal, and if they're not creating well that day, I don't think Vinny like definitely not treble. If they're not creating well, and they have a treble means three competitions, right? So if Arsenal is having a 2 weeks run in three competitions, and they have Vinny and they're not creating enough, I don't think Vinny will help them. I don't think Vinny will help them. But yeah, like sometimes chemistry matters too, right? Like Havertz, everyone's making fun of him. We got certain people calling him 29, you know. And but like yeah, like at the same time, he grew into the role and he scored the other day and he seems to be doing the job. So it's like if they're creating enough for the dynamic that he can find goals in, then that's fine. So but again, would anybody have signed a Havertz looking back? No. Is he a player that would fit with Vinny? No, I don't think so. You know what I mean? Homie, meet out, broski, please like the stream. Let's get as many likes as possible, boys. And so yeah, so honestly, bro, it's a great topic. I really think that would have spiced up the league, and also like I don't know, but the thing is, bro, about pride. Kirkes, top of the box, sends the ball in. Ooh, clear. It looked dangerous, but you can tell like Newcastle were standing in a position where like Liverpool would have had to do more than that pass from Kirkes to penetrate that, you know. So no, I appreciate the idea, like because Arsenal, like, what do they need? They need a creative star up front, and their wingers are not like you know what I mean. Nothing special. Rio with the 360 trying to dribble. Lewis Hall is doing a great job. I think Leo is better on the left. I mean, if you sub Gakpo out and swing Rio to the left and bring Munoz on the right, that might work in the second half. You know, and like it is what it is. We're gonna get a few players. I just would have really wanted Barcola to be in the team by now at least, but it is what it is. You know what I mean? Man, this team and Barcola, like, and just like Barcola and Verts, and the ability to just really like danger can happen so quick, you know. And we need that. We need that. We're still trying to find the identity in um, how we play, how we, you know. We got a long ball from Miley. Miley sends the ball to Didic. Didic goes in, stunts Kirkes 1-on-1. Kirkes nice slide, saves the ball. To be honest, so big up to you, neat out. To be honest with you, so yeah, I'm saying Liverpool have potential to come up third in this season in the league. To be honest with you, if we signed Barcola and a midfielder, like I know, like we needed a right back dearly, and without a right back, it's one of the most underrated positions like in the game. A Newcastle get a corner, minute 22 and 20 seconds. So to be honest with you, I honestly think that if we have just signed Barcola and somebody else that would really be in the spine of the team, and you go and get a right back on top. Victor Munoz was a perfect signing, much needed. You know what I mean? But we need, if Ryan, I'm not a huge fan. I rate him, but he's not worth the price. But we need a player like him. I seen him play against City today. We need a player like him. I really think so. Guys, smash the likes and subscribe to the channel. Really appreciate it. So Newcastle with the ball, they give the ball to Miley. Miley's trying to find Botman. Botman is using his left. He since the preseason, I think he worked on his build up from the back. He seems to be doing a good job today, because when I looked at his numbers in the past, I noticed that they go through Shar. Shar is in the 98th percentile in passes, which means that he's very important to his team building from the back. Ooh, what a ball! That's all. Whoa, I can't believe this shit, bro. Wow, what a chance! Oh my god! Like I when Osula passed it, I didn't even want to I was continuing my point. I didn't want to disrupt because I didn't think that pass would go around Jamie Jacquet like this. Oh man! And he stopped and hesitated. That's a Konate mistake. That's a little bit of a Konate mistake, but he'll learn. Irada will show him tape. You hesitate, like you hesitating and not talking, not knowing where Allison was. The only thing it did is that it created a chance for Osula. I wouldn't have. Yeah, no, it's really good these mistakes happen because like they need to happen for James Jacquet to know that it's not a kick it in the sand. You know what I mean? Kick it under the rug type league. Mistakes are gonna be exposed. Ball to Isaac. Isaac finds Dominique Soboslai. Foul for Liverpool and a yellow card. So yeah, so if we had more of a spine, more to your point, I think would have been top three. United and Chelsea. I still we got to see Chelsea. United and Chelsea, Tottenham, City. Like I mean, like they're good. They played well. You know what I mean. So I rate them. I think under Maresca they haven't lost too much of like their winning mind, their winning method. You know. So and Foden. I mean, Foden is he wasn't taking the World Cup, but he's a bit underrated. He's a good player, man. You know what I mean? Like I know he's not extremely consistent, but I find him a bit consistent also, to be honest. But that's just my opinion. He's not talked about enough. He's a really good player, and he's homegrown. He fits. He understands the Premier League. He's like a Premier League savant at this point, at the final third. I think Foden would do. He proved to me today that it wasn't Pep. And I know it's not just that, but I thought that creates enough space for them to thrive. And so City, like that's City and Arsenal like are the best two. So I don't think that would have been a reach for me to think we're top three this season. You're saying Liverpool had potential. I like how you said had, or do you mean have? Had as in we did, but didn't sign enough players, so therefore we don't have. That's valid. That's fair. Or you mean like just in general, and that's also fair. Let's move on to your next comment. What do you think of how deep could Liverpool go in the Champions League this year? That's also a really good question. So, to be honest, I have to see more. Like that's why Champions League doesn't start right away. Part of why Champions League is nice because the players are already hot when it starts. We know whoever is like is struggling with fitness have fixed it by now, which fixes your injury record, and your overall health. So it's a I'd have to see more. I'd have to see more. See what's Gravenberch up to. Ooh, Gakpo, long ball to Luis Hall. Luis Hall clears it easily. Now it's to Harvey Barnes. Frimpong. Oh, Frimpong just tried to outside the box to tussle and for it to try to win the ball back, then pass it to Isaac or Rio, but he couldn't. He lost it. Newcastle is a very physical team, and although they lost Tonali, I mean, and Bruno Guimaraes and Joe Linton is not playing. That's what I was saying earlier. There's something about when you play like that gritty style, So yeah. So for Liverpool, guys like Dominique Szoboszlai, I'm seeing him distributing well. He seems to have once again, Cody Gakpo just too one-dimensional, not passing the ball. This guy, I don't understand. Like he just doesn't want to pass the ball to Kirkhead. I don't understand. I would have had a fight with him a long time ago because it's just like I'm an offensive weapon too, and you're being guarded, and you don't dribble, It's not like you're Neymar, and it's like I can't ask you for the ball. Rion Gomoa, guarded by Luis Hall, he goes forward, bad pass, and he doesn't fight enough to go get it. Now he fouls. Uh, it is what it is, boys. It is what it is. Minute 28 and 28 second. Voltamande is warming up. So I think to answer your question, I think if we played Real Madrid like Liverpool, I think we're still able to maybe continue the run of wins against Real Madrid, for example. But if we played Barcelona, this team, without me knowing what's happening like more, like as things stand, we're not a competitor in the Champions League. No, we're not gonna go far. To answer your question, and sorry, it took me half an hour to answer your question because sometimes it's just like there's more to it than to answer with like a blatant linear answer, right? Like I have to think about it because fouls. We're nearing the half hour mark. Liverpool Football Club down one goal to St. James Park. Also, this is the first season without Salah, so it's gonna take a little bit to like and we haven't replaced Minte with this team. Yeah, it could be just like one of those where uh, uh, hug the line, go run. You know what I mean? We don't. Maybe Liverpool is moving away from having to have stars on the wing. Harvey Barnes cuts in deep and takes the guy with him. He still has the ball, wins the foul. This is insane. This is insane. He wins the foul. He just knew what he was doing, to be honest. Harvey Barnes. You know what I mean? He just knew what he was doing. We foul way too much. And if McAllister comes in, we become the foul central team. Like, so it's just like one of those things like, oh man, you know what I mean? Hey, smash the likes, broskies. Like the stream. Um, yeah, Allison's trying to set the wall. I don't know who's lying down. Could be Verts. It is Verts. Osula's gonna take a shot from 25, 30 yards. Hits the wall, gets a rebound, shoots again with his left. Now they have a corner. Unbelievable, man. We're not we're not intense enough. We're not like you know what I mean. It's the first game of the season, but if you're Liverpool, if you're like you know what I mean. If you want to play well, you need to see industry standards, and we don't. Right now our wingers are just like this guy Gakpo. The fact that he played well in the preseason, he was passing, of course, and now he hasn't passed, bro. He has to keep it with him for a bit before passing. Just just let the game flow. Like we're trying to score. We're actually losing. Like why are you? I don't know. Maybe we're blaming him too much, but first fights for the ball, gives it to Cody Gakpo or Isaac. Isaac is running 1-on-1 with Miley. Miley's covering nicely. He's a bit tall. Rio leaves it. Um, what are you doing, bro? Frimpong, nope, not a pass, not a cross, not a chip, not a. He didn't find somebody. Not a great short range, not a great long range. Like, not sure. What do you think of Frimpong? Neato. Newcastle messed up the ball at the back, and now it's Liverpool throwing. Or is he gonna throw it in, or is he gonna give it to Kirkez? He's gonna give it to Kirkez. Now it's goal kick to Newcastle. Where's the shin pads? Yeah, there's work needed. There's work needed, and the more we understand that, the less demanding we're gonna be for like the type of success that's like the now success. If we just say we're a top four team and it's gonna take time, then that's also one way of looking at it. Because if you keep demanding, then each player who's giving you 80% of like whatever they can, let's say, also Iraola can't get more than them because Iraola's like he has to actually like figure out new ways to how to motivate them, to how to like tactics that would help them. You know what I mean? But you can't teach basics. That's the problem. So Not being able to teach basics is a problem. You know what I mean? So Ryan Gravenberch's passing is just not. You know what I mean? Dominic so is like the short range, the being able to just like you also need that a few times a game. You need to do something that's it's hard to ask of someone, but you just do it. You know, it's hard to be like, hey, can you do this, manage the ball when you're pressured by three guys? But you just need to manage it like Firmino did. That's the price of being a big team. A lot is done under, like not on the table, but done in it's dirty work. It looks like dirty work. It looks like it's not because loses the ball, good pressure from Visa. Oh man. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. It is what it is, you know what I mean? I I'm interested to see like it. I'm pretty sure with Bournemouth he was pretty good. Like he wouldn't have got results. He was probably pretty good at second half because his team usually has more fitness. So in the second half, with a few changes, he brings in a few good players with a good tactics. Good. So it's a patient first half type procedure. But like yeah, the boys are running without the ball decently. They're covering space. There's no options for. This is the second time. This time Van Dijk covers him well. Second time he loses it. Van Dijk is so good at giving you a final illegal shove that you can't call a foul on. Van Dijk is so good at fouling, but not fouling. You know, it's like super clean. You can't do nothing. It's a clean foul. You know, it's not a foul. It's just he's perfect. Jamie Jacquet finds Dominic Soboslai. Soboslai, Jeremy Jacquet finds Dominic Soboslai. Leo on the line. He's trying to. You just went back to the side that he likes. You just lost the ball again, man. Rio, like you came in, just pass it. We have wingers that are not able to beat their man, and Rio can. He's capable, but he's still young, you know. And it's obvious you need a good flow. A dribbler needs like the game, like even Bournemouth. Like when one guy dribbles, it's because there's space behind the defender. It's part of a play, you know. That's the idea. You really need to do that. Goal kick for Liverpool. Alisson still can't kick goal kicks, which is fine. Sorry about that, guys. Yeah, it's okay. No worries. No worries. You're good, broski. Where are you from? Where do you live? I'm in Canada. Big up to you. But I also lived in South America, in Colombia. I lived in the UK, went to school there, bachelor's and master's. Originally from the Middle East, from Iraq. What about you? Oh, sweet, nice. Yeah, I had a feeling you're in the States, Pennsylvania. Are you near Philadelphia, or are you like on the other side near what's that place called where the Steelers play? What's that place called? What's that town called where the Steelers play? Pittsburgh. Are you from Pittsburgh? Oh, damn, cyclone. Pennsylvania is not that far from Canada, so for you to have a cyclone, we were talking the other day about how the GTA, the Greater Toronto Area, which is like anything uh, like north of Lake Ontario, south of Lake Ontario is New York State. We were just saying how like thankfully, I don't want to jinx it, doesn't have natural disasters. That's why a lot of people there's a lot of old money and a lot of families stay like there's a lot of old money and there's a lot of people that migrate to this region and stay there apparently because of the fact that we don't have natural disasters like um like tornadoes, hurricanes, earthquakes, cyclones, things like that. Stay safe, my brother. Stay safe. Big up Pennsylvania. Every day of the week. Big up Pennsylvania, man. Are you from Pittsburgh? I was asking you. Are you from Pittsburgh or are you near the Philly side? Because I remember the Steelers playing Pittsburgh. Yeah, I'm also I know I work outside of it, but I want to make it a thing. So it just needs it's a lot of hard work. It takes time, You have to collab. You have to like work with other content creators, and you always have to like work on like bringing new ideas, doing new things. Playing quizzes, playing games, playing things like that because there's a bit of a saturation over just like the whole like YouTube football thing. And it's not for nothing. A lot of people are just stopped liking mainstream media so much just because of the fact that people stop trusting them as a source. They just feel like there's always an agenda. They say this about this player. The second somebody's outspoken or a coach is anti-ref, they get treated different and then they get covered differently. And people started catching on to that. And there's nothing wrong with that. Mainstream media is mainstream media. It's just been like that. It's not a conspiracy. So so YouTube is given a platform, and a lot of people are using that platform. But also when you go to like what I mean. Like I speak Spanish, so I listen to like say even like the Latino Real Madrid or Barcelona channels that cover like Spanish football or Latino football. It's just really nice. You get to hear the real stuff. So I'm looking forward to like have the channel grow and hey broski, how you doing, man? Mr. Awesome. Yeah, you have to be really creative, like exactly. And the thing is about social media, it's more like short clips, so it's like kind of viral. So if you can act it out, if you can dramatize it, you can be talking about like Liverpool or Real Madrid or like whatever, and if you can just make make clips or like whether at home or thing and keep sharing, then it's good, you know. So it just takes time for me to. I'm active on social media. Also, you can follow like MRI Tribe on Instagram. Across social media, we have pages, and the season just started, so I'll be way more active. I'm looking to have it help me. You know what I mean? Even build the YouTube channel. So social media does require a lot of creativity, and there's so many content creators. With YouTube, it's a little bit less. Not a lot of people have the patience for YouTube. YouTube is a long game, takes time. You have to build a community, you know. But yeah, like you know what I mean. But like we have something in common. It's not like, to be honest, even last year he played so well, but certain moments of the game, I don't know, like what happens, you know. Throwing for Dominic Szoboszlai gives it to Kirkez. Kirkez with the ball. Liverpool trying to end the half on a positive note. Send a long ball in. Free kick. Gakpo, Ryan Gravenberch, they're too much, bro. Yeah, 1 minute at a time. It's almost halftime. So yeah, so it's just like my opinion is that we're really in need of signings. Not because these signings are gonna come in and make the team better, but these signings are gonna come in and give us hope that we can improve. Because as things stand, we improved without the ball. Their goal was after two chances of us opening them up, and they just pushed us back with that goal. They got confidence. I'm not upset, but we're not like nowhere near good, you know? Just because it's difficult, you know what I mean? It's not easy. So yeah, so it's halftime. We'll take a short break. Um, you guys stick around. So yeah, honestly, let's see the players' ratings on FootMob so far. 5.8 for Ngomoa, 5.6 for Isaac, 6.3, 6.4 Gakpo Verts respectively, 6.2 Gravenberg, 6.2 Sobozai. They're just football is changing, and we have a bunch of guys who just don't add much of a plus to this dynamic that we have right now. Ryan Gravenberg's amazing player, but the idea of how his passing is not that good, it's crazy because he's the best half turn guy in the world. But what are you gonna do after the half turn? So that's frustrating. The next thing that I would say is Ngomoa should play on the left and should be a power sub. It should be like a power sub for the next 2 3 seasons, I think, humbly. And he shouldn't play on the right, not as a starting against Newcastle away from home, because then you sucked some of the confidence away. Um, Cody Gakpo, I've had enough, man. I've seen enough. He played good in the preseason. This one where they scored, Ryan Gravenberch, horrible pass, not to Isaac, not to Verts. He has no, like, you know, they break on the run. Visa's kind of occupying Verts, Frimpong with him, so he just drifts behind Osula to kind of make them all, like, you know, think he's gonna go right as well. Osula gets the ball way too comfortable, gives it to. They had too much space. I wouldn't blame anybody for the goal. It's just Ryan Gravenberch. The pass is horrible. It's so easy. Just all he needs is to pressure him a little bit, And but you can't really blame a guy for a bad pass on top of the box. But we had been giving it to them, so it would have made sense if he just finds somebody. If it would have made sense if he worked on his pass in the preseason, like if he just thought about it. Somebody needs to yell at Ryan Gravenberch, make it personal, make him hate it, like get it to a point. Irala needs to actually have a fight with him, like in front of everyone. Nida is saying, bro, PL is getting changed every year in every aspect of the game. Yeah, it's becoming more systemic. Guys are given less license to do stuff, and the overall like vibe of the game is also it's just getting more. It's keeping some of its English style, but it's taking from other leagues. And 10, 20 years ago, 70% of the players were also from outside the league. And I think the percent is still only 29 or 25 are British. But there's something about like the overall how the ball is moving. It's no longer dynamic. You're right. And that's perhaps something that's yeah, it's just like slowing the game down a little bit, in my humble opinion. But that's fine. You know what I mean? It is what it is. You can't change it. You can't change it right now. We just have to be patient, give them time. They can only improve from how much we allow them as a fan base, because right now they're admittedly bad. It's like going to somebody and be like, it's like somebody comes up to you and be like, hey, I'm this. I steal at work, and you're his boss. You're gonna be like, bro, I have to fire you. It's you didn't tell me nothing. You're not helping yourself. Like just because you told me that, like, you know what I mean. So we're telling them things they already know, and it's just gonna make them more and more upset. So it's just like Ryan Gravenberch. Like, what is wrong with you, bro? What is wrong with you? Like, I actually like that guy as a player a lot, but you can't pass. And that's my favorite thing to do. When I watch, I'm trying to see how guys give you a pass that can, like a good pass you don't just give a good pass out. A good pass prepares you. A good pass helps the receiver. The recipient is supposed to actually take the pass onto stride, onto play. A good pass steadies you in. A good pass opens up play for you. A good pass maybe means, bro, give it back. I just gave it to you. I'm trying to lose attention from that. Nothing of that is going on. We have guys that have low IQ. Cody Gakpo has a low IQ. He's and when he has a good IQ, he doesn't think others are worthy. He plays good IQ football in preseason because he wants the status, the position, the good rep, the career, the CV, the fans not being angry, the coach not being angry, the owners not being angry, the board not being angry with him. But then when he's in his position where he has to use his IQ for us to win, he doesn't care for this idea. We have players that don't care for the result. They just they care for their careers, and that's in every team. And now, if you go to City, you bring the wrong coach, they're going to start thinking like that. Man United has had that problem since 2013. It's not just us. You need to actually make guys feel like, bro, you're going to fucking hug the bench. That's what's going to happen. I don't care if you get 250 a year. Go to Tottenham. Get out of here. You know what I mean? I'll yell at him in front of everybody if I had to. But he's just, bro, he hasn't given one pass to Kirchhoff. I don't need to be negative. I'm the one being positive, saying we have to give these guys time. But there's certain cancers in the team. Florian Wirtz, amazing chances today. At least he was dangerous. So if that keeps happening, at least he's giving me a threat. He's linking up. He's trying. I don't know. At least he's playing in his position. That's beautiful, But then you play him in the 10, but the guys around him, like the combination of Rio and Gakpo is not good. That's not good. Not yet. Rio's not ready. Rio can easily turn to a one-dimensional guy if he's not coached properly. You know what I mean? So, yeah, man, it's just Salah's departure is the beginning of us actually trying to stand on our feet and learn how to walk again without crutches. He was crutches, Salah was crutches, number 11. Literally comes in, gives you something each game or every other game, and there you go. You get results, and it keeps pushing. Salah it helped Klopp's career. Salah helped, you know what I mean? More than like there's more than one side that benefits from Salah being Salah, and that's not just him or players around him or the club in general, everybody benefits because he's not he's not like the purest guy. You know what I mean? Mane had a little bit more of a pure touch. But Salah was a presence and he was fast. You know what I mean? So, but we needed him to leave to just be able to learn how to walk again. Guys, smash the likes and subscribe to the channel. So yeah, to be honest, it's just one of those like it is what it is. Like you know what I mean. But this Frimpong, he's in the 5.9. There's no, he doesn't hold the position. He looks like you can dictate what he was about to do, and when he wants to do something, he's hesitating. Jeremy Jacquet, I'm very happy with him, and true, fair enough. He's got him and Van Dijk. He's got the biggest score, and Liverpool is losing 1-0, but typical 1-0 because we're shit on the ball. Like one of those. I never thought it would happen. Like you know, I thought we'd be good on the ball, and thought maybe we'd make mistakes defensively, but like on the ball, we looked dangerous. But then as soon as they got scored on, confidence faded, which is normal. That's how Iraola plays. Expect that. Don't be surprised that that's happening. You know what I mean? Dominique Soboslai, the passive rage, the critical thinking, being at the right place at the right time. It's only when everybody else is playing bad and he's shining, then we're like, oh, Soboslai, he's a star. But when they're playing bad, but there is a game plan and we're trying to execute, he doesn't give you a plus. Not today, he hasn't. Not right now. Allison, he could have saved that, but it was a good finish. You know what I mean? So I'm just gonna go to I'm just gonna take a 2-minute break. We'll be right back. Like and subscribe and stay. I'll be right back, guys. Hello, everyone. Sorry about that. Thank you so much for staying. Minute 49. Hello, and welcome back to MRI Tribe. We got the timer set up. 5 minutes into the second half, Liverpool continues to make mistakes on the ball. Let's see what's going to happen. Ryan Gravenberch thought he got a foul, but he didn't. Let's see what's going to happen here. Let's see what's going to happen here. Go tries to play Frimpong in. Didn't work. He looks frustrated, which is good. They need to feel frustrated, like to see how we feel watching them. Victor Munoz gotta come in, bro. Irada doesn't give a shit. He's not like Klopp, waste a minute 70. He wants to make a change now. To be honest, Irada looks like he has something up his sleeve. We're gonna run something. The second half is becoming ever so critical. Second half becoming ever so critical to the whole thing. Big up, guys. Kirkes finds himself. Gakpo, see how he passed it to you? Ooh, nice shot. Nice shot. Good shot by Gakpo. See how like Kirkes found him. You know, Kirkes doesn't. It's not personal, bro. Like let's just pass to each other, bro. You know. But the good positioning by Gakpo. That's exactly where you need to stand when your overlap is there. You know, if your overlap is on the go, you maybe need to drag yourself a little bit just in case you want to meet him there. Like you know what I mean after he makes the run. But if he's just at the left back position, not hugging the line, you need to be deep in front of the box. You know because then it's hard to guard you there. And if they commit to you, then there's so much space for another guy to cut in, like Isaac or Verts or just to stand a bit further, you know? Um, So was like back to Allison. Allison to Van Dyke. Van Dyke to Florian Wirtz. Florian Wirtz. Halfway line. Good ball to Gakpo. Gakpo shield it. Gakpo shields it. Goes right to Frimpong. Oh, Liverpool's creeping up. This is a better dynamic than the one we found ourselves in the first half. In the first half, it was 0-0, and we're just testing the water, and we're trying to attack and score, but the confidence wasn't there. They won a counterattack, they scored, and ooh! Bro, he's a shooter. He's a fucking shooter, bro. I'm upset with him, and I don't like him, but that's a fucking shot. He's a shooter. I knew Liverpool was gonna come back. I told you. I told you Liverpool was gonna come back. It's obvious. You know what I mean? What a ball! Good play. Boom! You can't save that shit. You can't save that shit. You have to read it so well to save it. That's straight down the line. No, they gave him too much space, and he's playing off of the right. Should we? Should we just sub him in like in a 10 if Verts is not playing well in the future? Because I really don't want to see him like on the flank. You know what I mean? And he just did something that's good, but not on the flank. He's he's a bit of an 8-10. He's a bit of an 8-10. He's not a flank guy. Like I don't know why people got so excited about making him a winger. Honest to God, bro, I'm not even joking. Like you know what I mean? But it is what it is. You can't say that now. It sounds like I don't know what I'm talking about. So I like, yeah, I don't know, man. I don't want last minute winner for Liverpool like Madrid City. Why not? It's fun, bro. Against Newcastle at their home in St. James's Park, it's nice, you know? We did it before, so we have affinity for that shit, Liverpool fans. No, we're good, bro. We're down for that shit. If it happens, it happens. I'm not gonna say no. Verts gets the header from Godi Gakpo. Go back, gets the ball back. Please, fast. Please, fast. Please. He gives it to Florian Wirtz. Florian Wirtz gives it to Ryan Gravenberch. Ryan Gravenberch. Dominic Soboslai finds Jeremy Frimpong. Frimpong finds Rio Gamoa. Gamoa goes back to his left. Woo! Woo! He's going to drop you. He's going to drop you. Woo! It's Dominic Soboslai. Gives it back to Frimpong. Frimpong's trying to find Rio, but Rio's not open. He found him. Rio goes back to his left. Shoots it. Ooh! Ooh! Oh, man, this is crazy. Ooh! Shot. Oh, my God. Isaac, he's not, like, he's just lost in the bundle. A shot from Rio and then half shot from Gakpo. This is crazy. Liverpool on the front foot. To be honest, Newcastle, I watched them lose to Bristol City, bro. Like in the preseason, like they're not good, man. They lost everyone. But like they still have Harvey Barnes, Elanga, like you know, like Anthony Gordon. They lost, you know, like whatever. Like we're supposed to be playing a good second half. What the hell? Florian Wirtz gives it to Rion Gomo. Rion Gomo is trying to dribble. Oh, gives a pass. Oh, why did you lose it? Ooh, Ryan Gravenberch with a shot with his left. He gets it back with his right. He plays the heel. Yeah, no, I hear you. No, I was just joking. Ooh, no way. Are you fucking kidding me? We're not good at defending the fucking ball, man. Two counters. Earlier we didn't score. Now we scored and they still scored. Like we us leaving space is too much. This one was from the side of Jeremy Jacquet, actually. It matters where Jeremy Jacquet is and what he's doing. Like even if a goal comes from the other side, it could be his fault. Even the first goal, but it wasn't. You know. Jacob Ramsey. Yo, fuck this guy, bro. Fucking Game of Thrones Ramsey, man. This is crazy, bro. This is crazy, bro. Honestly, well said. That's a top counter. That's exactly what how you say it. That's exactly what it is. Well said. That was insane. Frimpong just like give him a foul. Frimpong is just running. Okay, he can't like bro. It's just like he's too small and he's not. He doesn't fight. And it's like usually like no, that's a finish, bro. He kind of chipped it too. Like he didn't chip it. He just kicked it. Like that's fact, bro. This is intense. Honestly, a top corner. We got Meat out. He's saying That's why I said Liverpool defense is now melted by not having Konate and Van Dijk. Yeah, for sure. Especially in the first game after Konate leaves, it's not gonna be easy, bro. But to build for the future, this goal, honestly, the cover, like Jeremy Jacquet had to shadow, like other men will. He just had to shadow them, come back with his team. But it's just the way Frimpong came near it and got dribbled, tricked everyone. But we need more aggression. We need guys that are willing to give a foul out. We are trying to play out the back. Dominique plays it to Ryan Gravenberch. Ryan Gravenberch with a bunch of space. He's gonna go to Verts. He's gonna go to Verts. Verts gets the ball. Might give it to Cody Gakpo. He gave it to Cody Gakpo in the middle. He loses it. It's too easy. Another one that doesn't seem to pass like have a, like we need a higher percentage passing rate from Florian Wirtz, man. He's the leader of the offense. See, we just lost the ball again almost. Ryan Gravenberch, give it to Florian Wirtz. Florian, a good pass, yes. Cody Gakpo, he's gonna go to back to his right. Oh, he passes it. Yes. Ooh, holy shit! What a chance. Kirkus plays it across. Now Cody Gakpo gets two pigeons. This is insane. So yeah, so it's just like I wouldn't blame Alexis McAllister, another guy who passing range has been doubtful. We needed a midfielder. We needed a midfielder. When they changed midfielders, the team improved so much. After the 22-23 season, we got Alexis, Dominique, and Ryan Gravenberch, and for that era, it's a different era. I feel like, and for that time, they served the purpose, and they weren't expensive that much, and we played it correctly, and we won trophies with them. But it's time to add additions to give these guys a blueprint on how the game should be played. Because right now, they're not. They don't provide a plus. They're scared. I can't understand Liverpool players' positioning. Yeah, yeah, I appreciate you, bro. It's just one of those things. Like it's a little bit of common sense, a little bit of eye test. So I'm just saying, like, whatever. Yeah, like, appreciate you, bro. But like, I just wish that they listened to all the things we were saying. Or I feel like maybe you're underestimating the idea of there's so many players on a team. It's hard to take one by one and talk to them like, yo, do this, do that. We're down 2-1, minute 61 to 10 seconds. Kirkers with the ball, goes to Ryan Gravenberch. Ryan Gravenberch gives it to Cody Gakpo, takes it from Kirkes. The pass wasn't even to him. Now he wants to go and dribble. He doesn't want to pass. Florian Wirtz wants to get the ball from Kirkes. Kirkes doesn't even want to go. He used to run. No, he's gonna get yelled at from Irala for this. He seems to be tired, but like just run, bro. Yeah, we lost the ball again. We always lose the ball, man. They're not tenacious and they don't have good pattern play. And I don't know what they were doing in it. Now we just got broken up. If that pass made it to Elanga, Virgil van Dijk would have regretted not pressing right away. I appreciate you, Broski. Yeah, do you think Liverpool will come back in this game? Like win or tie? Yeah, 100%. 100%. Victor Munoz, Alexis McAllister, minute 62. I mean, like, yeah, like just take out Gakpo, but he took out Rio. Because Gakpo scored, so it's just like, yeah. Gakpo scoring these, like, it's funny. Even in the season, the first season that he came in, he scored in a lot of games where we tied or lost, or we 2-1 and he's scoring the third. But then he scored a lot of tying and winning goals after that, like a couple of times. So he shut me up. But is this something about like scoring to make up for lack of performance? And he is at the heart of that. Man, Newcastle have been good at like defending without the ball, especially at St James's Park. The fans are just gonna motivate you so much. So all he needs is like opponent can have the ball, but they're not just gonna be comfortable with it. So you're good at just like try to do something with the ball when you get it, but if not, then you just like keep everyone at bay. Guys like Alexander Isak, he hasn't got It's not easy to like. It's not easy to play well. And last year's the mistakes that were happening were kind of like the type of mistakes that when you look at them, you're just like, you know what, bro? Um, I have a feeling you might not rid yourself of these bad habits. Victor Munoz, as soon as he comes in, we almost get a penalty. As soon as he comes in, there's a thing. There's the thing about like there's a huge difference between 17 or 8 year old and 22, 23. Like that 4 years is everything. Now they know that this is a career. I need to play well, like practice well. The whole coaches and the game teaches them that I need to focus at what I'm good at. And Victor Munoz, as soon as he comes in, right away, it puts you like, then you have to answer to what he's good at. Like, you know what I mean? Wow. Rio wants the ball to his feet and wants to dribble. It's too obvious. Florian Wirtz doesn't take care of the ball. Cody Gakpo doesn't pass. Ryan Gravenberch doesn't know how to pass. So what do you do? Alexis McAllister, he's slower than my grandma. Oh, it's just one of those, man. I don't know. You know what I mean? Yeah. Ooh. Like Van Dijk, just shoot it, bro. It's just like, just shoot it. Do something, you know? It was too soft. Water break. I talk so much. Kept yapping. That's incredible. Cody, I think he's one with the net. He's alone. What are you doing, bro? You're such a disgrace, man. Fuck, man. This guy, bro. Frimpong. Good ball by Alexis to open up Victor Munoz. Yeah, shoot it. Fuck these guys, bro. Oh, he's light on his feet. He's light on his feet. He's fucking light on his feet. That's sweet, man. Victor Munoz, bro. He needs to start. What the hell? Visa with the ball. He goes up. This guy's dangerous on the counter. I think it's Osula or Elanga. Elanga might fight a Visa. Oh, bro. He should have found Visa. It was wide open, bro. They have the ball just at outside the box, and we're not making a tackle. Klopp would have been screaming. But Irada's nice. They keep up the shape, you know? It's okay. I know two goals but from counters. Remember, transition defense is different than half field defense. So you got a new guy, Jeremy, still learning each other. Oh my God. Newcastle, what a ball from Lewis Hall. Just kept it on the ground. Caused the face of goal. Elanga has the ball, right flank. Goes back to his left. Gives it to, what's his name? Now Miley has the ball. Ooh, hits it to Elanga. Elanga might go back to behind the defense and shoots it. Easy save. Relatively easy save for Mr. Allison. Yeah, bro. It was a really nice pass. He took it, didn't shoot with his left, wants to go back to his right. Just there's certain things he's good at, certain things he's really not good at. So it's kind of like if you oppose what he's not good at, and he has to go to the option where he's good at as a counter, that his game, whatever he's not good at, won't help him like achieve success. And that it wouldn't help him actually get the goal or assist. But if you wait till he does good for what he's good at, then he'll be good, like the shot that he shot. But he shot it from a position that was like he's in the middle onto the right, from a 10 position. And believe it or not, in the Premier League, you don't need that much. Ooh, the first chance for Isaac, way above the. I think he's better than Ferran. He has a. Isaac gets hot, he gets hot. You know what I mean? He's above average. Ferran is like average, you know. Like it has to fall to him. Give him a volume. He'll run, play the false nine, maybe get a couple of passes. He's not bad, but like he's not. I don't think he's as good as Isaac. But if Isaac continues to play like this and scores like imagine he like let's say hypothetically he starts 30 games this season and only scores 5, for example, he's gonna lose that status. But there's no way that's gonna happen. He's not just gonna score 5. If he stays healthy, I think Isaac will get 10, 15. People that watch La Liga, they love the guys that are from La Liga. It's just like because you know him, right? You watched him. You're looking forward to see how he's gonna fit in. I think that's a fair enough. That's a fair enough sub. I think Jeremy Jacquet overall very good performance, but maybe gets dropped to the bench. If we end up winning this and Araujo plays really well and comes in next game and keeps a clean sheet, that's fine. He's 50 million. It's a loan to buy. We're investing. It's okay. We're not shy. You can play him. You know, Didic with the throw in. In the 70, just set up the timer, boys. Araujo plays it to Allison. This is exciting, man. Everyone matters, bro. It's football. Raz against his back from Van Dyke. Let's go, Araujo. He's pushing like Matip. Shit is sick. Plays a long ball. He fucks it up. Fans are gonna be chased. To be honest, it is what it is. It's the first game. Like, what do you like? What do we expect? It is what it is. There you go. Timer set. 2-1 Newcastle. Minute 72. St. James's Park. The boys in red are down 1 goal, trying to fight, trying to get a result. Now Victor Munoz gets the ball. Pimpong is onto his right, wide open. He chooses to cut inside. He cuts in. Keep going. Keep going. Ooh! Leave it. Just pass. Turquez. Ooh! Good chance. Big up Nida. He's saying, I don't think Liverpool can survive Castle under attack too long. Um, if we score one like soon, they're gonna be demoralized, I think. Because I can see it coming that we're gonna have a better second half. We haven't really shown it, but the subs improve the team for sure. And they do, like even if the other guys started and the other guys came in, you know? Ryan Gravenberch once again, tough pass to Dominic Szoboszlai. Give it back, bro. What are you guys doing? They don't know how to pass, bro. Are you guys seeing this? It's just simple. Like they knowing how to pass is knowing how to do it the right way, early, on time, whatever it's needed. You don't just do it on your clock and then mess it up and then blame the other guy, bro. Like that's not good passing range. Oh my god, man. No, I think yeah, you're right. One more counterattack, we can't survive. 100%. I'm with you. Big up. You said you think we're gonna come back and score two, so let's see. Um, Frimpong uh, plays it back to Allison for some reason. Araujo with the ball. Maybe he's gonna push forward. Second half, minute 73, 54 seconds. Araujo gives it to Frimpong. The Frimpong, Victor Munoz. He has a move on him. He can dribble. He can dribble. He can dribble. He likes to dribble. Covered by two guys. Frimpong, is he gonna find Gravenberch? He does. Ryan might find Victor Munoz again. Victor decides to go left. What? You guys are serious? Yeah, 100%. 100%. Um, it's very needed, you know? Man, this is difficult, bro. You know, like their team, they have a couple of good guys, but like yeah, but Bisa's a good player. He just got the ball. He's been running, doing good. Like you know what I mean. Being a nuisance, he's helping on the press. It makes a huge difference. You know, Liverpool they just can't get comfortable on the ball. They can't build. These guys are set up in a way where also being behind the ball, playing at home, very physical. A Liverpool team who was just Rio, Verts. Rio's not weak, but I mean, you know, he's young, so he gets tussled out the ball. Free kick for Newcastle. I like the score. He seems happy. Lewis Hall, amazing performance. Amazing performance. A guy that's worth 35 million pounds from Monaco just came in. Alaji Bamba came from Monaco. 20 years old. Wow. Let's see. Let's see how he does. Hey, broski. Um, big up, meet up. He's asking a very interesting question. He's saying, what do you think, man, PL players can survive and thrive any league other than players struggle? So, give me an example. Give me give me an example. And then I'll answer generally. But give me an example first. Give me an example. Ask me like, can this guy make it? And I'll tell you yes or no. And then I'll answer generally whether what I think of like the question. Minute 77, Liverpool are down one goal. Things are not looking too good. Araujo with the throw in. Is he a specialist? Is that Kumas? Where's Trey Neoni? If anything, I forgot about Neoni. Why isn't Neoni playing, bro? Kumas. Holy shit. That's crazy, bro. That's classic Liverpool. We just put in a 17-year-old. That reminds me of back in the day. Kumas. Ooh. Ah, now it's gonna be a red. Not specifically, but maximum, you know, man notices PL is just like more tough. Broski, honestly, bro, like it depends on how you look at it. Like if a guy is Argentinian or Brazilian, of course he can play in Spain, like or Italy. Like it doesn't require. But to answer generally, I think like I think certain players are tailored to the Premier League, and certain players are tailored to other leagues. To answer it like this, you know? Yeah, like for example, a guy like Dominic Soboslai, he can play in Spain, but his game is tailored to the Premier League. Unfortunately, he doesn't have the passing range, so of course it's gonna be hard for him to go to Spain. They're gonna be like, wow, he plays really well, but like he's gonna have to be put in a defensive role or a pivot. You can't be playing him in a 10, for example, in Spain. Dominic Soboslai, no. But then guys like Valverde came in, and then you see how the game is multifaceted. A guy can play in several places, bro. You know, but generally speaking, before Premier League players, the British ones really would struggle outside. Yeah. And you can see that when England plays other teams, like England faces a good team, they lose right away. Because it's not like the players are bad, but the skill set that they have is not very well rounded, and it doesn't help you in when you play against guys who are very techy, like like Spain. You know, for example, like Spanish players are very techy, very technical. They don't make mistakes. They play on a high level. They're good players. They don't. They don't. They don't do the fancy shit. You know, they just go to work. They don't care. You know what I mean? It's been a decent game for Newcastle fans. Big up to them. And the poor game for Liverpool, I'm unhappy. I'm unhappy. I can be shredding these guys. You know what I mean? But it is what it is. It is what it is. You know what I mean? Van Dijk with the ball. He's trying to push forward. Goes to Kirkez. Kirkez goes to Cody Gakpo. Cody Gakpo finally. See, the one time he passed, it's garbage. Say sorry, bro. You're fuck, bro. Barely apologized. Bro, you give me the first, second pass the whole game in 81. You give it to me. Fucking goes to the train station. Get the fuck out of my face, bro. We're not talking like on the bus afterwards, bro. You're a piece of shit. I know it was a nice goal, but bro, he's not good for the function. We're not a good team with him. Like we missed Luis Diaz so much. Imagine we had Luis Diaz. Like how are you gonna lose Salah and not replace him? How are you gonna lose Salah and not replace him? Kenny Dalglish watching. God bless, bro. God, they had to be here. Kevin Keegan's ceremony. Kenny, can you come in? Oh, look at that bad pass. That's what I mean. Alexis McAllister, he was forced to be a great player in terms of passing, at least. Bro, he just fuck, bro. Ball with Frimpong. Alexis tries to fix it. Mistake. No, Victor Munoz. Too much. Too much. Too much. Luis Hall, man of the match, easily. What a performance, bro. Luis Hall, this guy would go play in any league and he'll make it. So big up Need Out. He's saying, yeah, man, just like in Serie A, it's too much tactical, and La Ligas have more aggressive. Uh, yeah, they're more like they have aggressive minds. Like in La Liga, they don't give you the ball. They don't. They overcrowd one area. They switch. They play even when it's wrong and the pass is wrong and give it to a guy and he's guarded by three guys. He doesn't lose it. They don't do the fancy shit, but they make sure the ball is flowing and it's a good balance between the South American style and the European style. That's La Liga. The Italian league, nah, bro. The guys in England, they go there, they become superstars, bro. Fucking. Um, Now we got Jet Spence, Jones Stones, and Curtis going there. I like it. I like how there's a wave of. There should be more. I think if the English guys keep going to Italy, they'll grow in size because the English guys are popular from having an international following with their teams from before. So if they keep heading to Italy, now you got like the Indonesian market, the Thai, the Japanese, the Middle Eastern, the whatever. They all be jumping on the Italian at least to watch a game or like at least to tune in for a game or two. That's still good for. That's still better than nothing. You're paying guys anyways, like pros. Like what's the benefit of bringing a pro? Like for the marketing aspect, if you bring a pro from let's say that plays like for Switzerland or Albania, it's great for that nation and you're in Europe, so you're doing the right thing. The whole country's tuning in. But imagine you bring in a pro that's like from another. Oh, bro, come on! It was so high. The cross was so forced. Jeremy Frimpong barely made it to the ball. It was a good cross, but I mean, minute 84. We're entering like the almost the almost time. Um, yeah, these three sitting on the bench, Ryan Gavin, Florian Wirtz, and Rio. I wouldn't bring them in next game. Ryan, I would have a talk with him about how to fix up. This guy's the third. Nice save. 101, Allison, best in the world, bro. Allison saved the ball from Visa. That's crazy. Ooh, Victorinos. Victorinos. Are we going to do to them whatever they did to us? Ooh, just go back, go back, go back. Bro, this guy's strong. And Lewis Hall's even stronger. Oh, Lee, he finds beautiful. Ooh. There's like they slow the play down when they can't advance. And it's just like better than losing it. If Liverpool loses the PL table, it's like the Man United's first Liverpool at bottom. Yeah, yeah, but that's just the first week. But I mean, losing to Hull City is worse than losing to Newcastle. Going to St James's Park is never easy. Arsenal in their winning season won and lost points there. City during winning seasons won and lost points there. Ryan Gravenberch, they actually gave him a 7.0 on. He had a couple of plays in the first half that we could have easily like been winning because of it. If it went our way, he was advancing. So I get that. And he works hard, but him and Soboslai in the pivot, bro, these guys are funny. Like we need midfielders, bro. Like a pivot, just somebody to hold play. We miss Fabinho. We haven't replaced him. Yeah, he could have got injured doing that. The guy's a beast, bro. Yeah, guy's a G. He's German, 25 years old. Yeah, the center back situation, I'm feeling secured. We got Leone, we got Araujo. Right back, we need a right back, and we need a pivot, and we need the right wing, and we need the left wing. We need four players, man. This is crazy. We need the whole team. Kumas has talent. Kumas just is a fucking dribble. Don't lose it. No, this guy lost. Frimpong, speed with no like the application is not there, bro. He's so fucking he gets dominated easily. This is fucking crazy, bro. Big up to Need Out, insane, bro. Can we trust the Liverpool coach? Alex has thought really messed up. Yeah, 100%. But I was saying that in the beginning. Remember, I was saying that it's gonna take time, and it's not gonna be just like right away. That there are gonna have to be some losses, like a few, like 3 to 5 in the next 10. Then we might fix up, or maybe next game we fix up. But there's gonna have. Don't be surprised if there's up to 3 losses in the next 3 games. Sorry, next 5 to 10 games. Don't be surprised if there's 3 losses. So because like we were playing well in the first half before that happened when we got scored on, and they got so lucky. But they're playing a nice style. Like they when they fired Eddie Howe, they have been looking for a coach that can really analytically take these guys somewhere, and they seem to have done it. Go run, run, run. Alexis, that's gonna be a foul. He didn't give it. Newcastle with the ball, minute 89. Let's see what's gonna happen. But yeah, 100%. No, shout out to you. I think the process has to process, but it's just not easy to be that patient because last year was so bad. So it's just like it's hard to be patient with these guys. Like for now, like right now, Cody Gakpo didn't need to do that. He keeps the ball all the time. He's just trying to show up. Nice tackle from Araujo. Nice block from Araujo. Now they have the ball. Game is almost over. This is crazy, man. This is crazy. I I I I can interpret that we haven't done well today, but I wouldn't go to say that this is looking like it's going to continue. What's going to continue is that Frimpong is going to continue to look out of position. Cody Gakpo is going to continue to deny himself the idea of having an IQ when we play football. And we don't have a wing on the right. Like Victor Munoz has to start, and Rio can come off the bench. I understand what he was trying to do. Don't give Victor Munoz right away like the keys to the right wing. Smooth him in, make him feel like he has to earn it. Come in, play better. He hasn't done that much better than Rio, but I see more maturity. We need that. We need to replace Salah. Kumas, what are you doing? Oh my God, what a touch! If he dribbles this guy, oh, he's a real attacker. This guy Kumas. This guy is a player, man. It's funny how Irala, you know how to play. All right, he doesn't mess about. But we need Neoni. I don't know why. Like when he subbed Ryan Gravenberch out, brought McAllister. Yeah, I think he's giving McAllister a chance to see. But Neoni would guys, Neoni, he might start next game. I'm telling you, these guys are shit in midfield. Irala knows, bro. He's Spanish. He played as a right back. His whole life he has to work with midfield. Frimpong on the ball, edge of the box. He's about to lose it. Nice shot, actually. Now it might be a break. He has to slide now. The guy brings the ball into play just to stop play. 3 more minutes. Second half. The thing is about the second half, Florian Wirtz is just like he didn't like come into it. Like we didn't feel like okay, he's making a difference. He needs confidence, dude. Ball from Cody Gakpo cross. Araujo gives it to Kirkis, comes to him as on a bounce. Now we're on the left flank. Cody Gakpo. The guy knew he was going left. The guy knew he was going left. What's the problem, man? He was going right only. Now he's going left only. Because it's obvious that he doesn't want to do whatever like everybody thinks. So it's like he has some speed, so he thinks he's gonna get by this guy easily and go. And he's showing ambition, so it's not shameful or anything. But outside the goal, Mina likes, Mina likes, man, Mina likes. Bro, should we consider Alonso as a manager over Iraola? Um, Alonso going to Chelsea, bro. Like it's not it's not that easy to like just go and like bring him to Liverpool. He's gonna be with Chelsea for 2 or 3 seasons. So I don't know. Like he plays three at the back. I've always wanted it. I think it fits with the new game because it disrupts systems. And I like disrupting systems. Next thing you know, you're doing things whether they like it or not. Next thing you know, the game is good whether they like it or not. Cody, just it's like a class, but like you spend too much time. Everybody like lost the dangerous position that they can create for themselves. Frimpong, you lost it. You lost it. This is crazy, bro. No, but I like it out. Yeah, no, I like it out. I would wait 2 seasons for it out. You have to bring him the right guys. You know, it might be like the old Klopp thing. Klopp cleaned up shop, took everyone out. You know, Shar is coming in. It's a good. He's a good defender. He's a scoring defender. Game is over almost. Minute 94. Yeah, not even a tie. I mean, like it's a clean. The owners are definitely watching, man. The owners are like, bro, this is a disgrace. So you lose is one thing, but to lose just because you had one chance and they had a counter, you just lose morale. That's a penalty. That's a penalty. Penalty, Liverpool Football Club. Penalty. Victor Munoz. This is the second time, and the first time I think he won the penalty, but the play had stopped, and the ref was he didn't mean to. The ref wasn't like being an asshole. He genuinely just stopped. Last minute winner? No, bro. It's already past time. We're barely gonna get the tie. He's gonna whistle. What are you talking about? Last minute winner in what world? Because it was already 95th minute. Like, you know, he might give us 30 seconds. Maybe if he sends everybody in. Oh, imagine last minute winner and Allison scores it. Yay! That would be nasty, bro. That would be the craziest thing of all time. They're saying it's not a penalty. VAR is gonna roll it out. Yeah, it's not necessarily a penalty, bro. I'm telling you. But now they have to add some time after the penalty shot. Rockpo wants to shoot it. I'll give it to Victor. Yeah, Victor is an experienced, effective difference maker. Rio is a dribbling 101 demon. That's it. Yeah, it's 100% suicide. What are you talking about? Yeah, because suicide shots are bullets, bro. Like you don't see it. Like it's like he would have to miss a few for me to change my opinion, but they're showing the map. He's missed one. It hit the bar. Woo! He's like, talk, bro. It's just a tie. Go back, get the ball, bro. Let's like fuck, bro. Like go back to. Yeah, no, I told you, bro. You don't see it when he shoots it. You don't see it. It's too fast to go anywhere else but the goal. You know, he hits it hard, bro. Like he fucking hits it hard, man. I thought VAR was gonna rule it out, to be honest. No, that's a sick penalty, bro. What the flick? Boom! Yoo-hoo! That's a sick one. Yeah, he whistled right away because it was already 5 minutes played past it. So it's like to get a penalty this late, he forced him to have to call it. Victor Munoz must have really fucking got in there. And he Luis Hall played him so well the whole game, gave a penalty at the end, they lost the 3 points. There's not enough lessons in that. That's crazy, man. That's so fucking it's just so crazy, you know? I changed it to match reaction. Let's see. Yeah, I'll show you now. Oh man. It to be honest, somehow what was salvaged was so needed. Like it's obvious, like obviously you always need a point, but for just for Irada like to lose from first game, kind of you know what I mean? I feel like a win. So for Iraula, it's super great. It's super great. Let's see. So here's the stats. Um, for Liverpool, 6. I would rate Liverpool 6. We'll do each player the ratings, and yeah, to be honest, let's just see here. Let's turn on some music. We got the match reaction. Yeah, so to be honest, it's one of those things where like we got the stats here. Total shots 27 for Liverpool, 13 for Newcastle. We attacked a lot, but every time when they were attacking, they looked way more dangerous. Shots on target 7-4. Few won over the bar by Cody and Isaac, but they were from a distance. And we create. We knew we were gonna create under Irala, but that part is really good. touches in opposition's box to go to St. James's Park and get 36 shots compared to their 16 relatively. You can't complain. That's really good. Big chances, only 3. Yeah, it's for a game like this one, like for the first game of the season, it's understandable. But you perhaps, when you get scored on like 2 goals, you probably want to create more if you're Liverpool. 3 and 3 for both teams. Accurate passes, 84% to 76% to Newcastle. I think we need to get to the 90, 89 mark. Yellow cards 3 to 5. Liverpool 5 yellow cards for Newcastle. Oh damn. Corner 6 to 2. XG is 2.73, 1.43. Yeah, you know, it's like passes in opposition's half, 249 to 79. Yeah, you know what, Broski? I think they did. And they didn't. I don't think so. I think they did good off of the ball. The times where we had the ball and we could have done better with it, they went and turned it over and we got scored on. So I agree with you that on the ball we weren't doing something that was stupid or anything. But we don't look comfortable on the ball. We don't have enough players in midfield that can pass. It's a huge problem. You know what I mean? And it's okay. It's fixable if you buy somebody, but the focus seems to be all on wingers, which we are in dire need. Like the first player that you think of to bring would be Barcola, because that side is, you just want somebody to sit Cody Gakpo forever. I don't care. Like Cody Gakpo had a really good goal today, so that's, I'm gonna mention that. But the play itself, the lack of like good link up with the others, but he played decent. He's improved from last year. I find, you know, last year he was worse. So, and that shot was beautiful. Like honestly, like I don't know if anybody on the team can shoot that shot. You know what I mean? Maybe, ironically, maybe McAllister can shoot it, and like maybe Ryan Gravenberch can shoot it, but Ryan would need a volume to get results out of it. He'd need to shoot a lot of it to score one. So for to pass 440 passes, 250 out of them in the positions half. Yeah, we tried. We were decent on the ball. We're going forward. But like I said, there's individual players who aren't really responding well to what's needed of them, and they're taking their time. And Cody Gakpo, I would say, and Verts are doing that. Like it's not like they're doing it on purpose, but it's like, no, you got to do this now, and they're not doing it. And it's like it's gonna take Iraola watching them to see it for him to call them out on it, because otherwise it's just gonna be difficult for him to just, like, you know what I mean. Yeah, tackles 16 to their 19. I'd like to see, like, 90 minutes we only tackled the ball 16 times. It's the Premier League. You want to see a bit more of that, maybe. Interceptions more than them, 6 to 4. I thought the defense closed spaces. Like the midfield did a good job of closing space. The guys on the flanks, everybody was in good utility and good function. So that's pretty good. The game was more on the left side for Liverpool, like with Kirkes and Gakpo, was 31% on the other side. Frimpong, you can't count on him. We need the right back. We need a pivot. But Nioni can be coming in. He didn't come in today. We need a right back. So with Nioni, I'll relax on the pivot, but I think our midfield is the biggest problem. We need a midfield overhaul, unfortunately, if in the dream world, because like if you think about it, McAllister lost the step, and he's a good player, but like I don't know, like, you know what I mean. I don't know what's the future is like. And I don't know, he was supposed to leave and he did this like surgery for Turkey. I don't know if that was Photoshop. I don't know what's going on. You know what I mean? They say he can't head the ball. Spending minute 70, it's the Premier League. What do you mean he can't head the ball? Of course he can head the ball. Like, and then it's like, okay. Has it been 2 weeks? You know, he started to do his hair. He wasn't good with Argentina. He wasn't good with us last year. So what do we like what do we say? What do we go? Like what am I supposed to think out of McAllister coming in, but not Nioni? I know it's the first game of the season, but I'm saying for the future, yes. I want to see, like, you know what I mean. So like look at the match rating. So like these guys from up on top, Cody Gakpo, the 8.3 goal. If we take the goal away, need out. How much would you give Gakpo if you take the goal away? Let's do match ratings, me and you, broski. Shout out to you. Yeah, the defensive midfield position that we have that couldn't disrupt the counter plays, the counter attacks, and Jeremy Frimpong running in just he looked like he's looked like he's just a passenger. Like no, make a tackle, do something. You know what I mean? So from that sense, it is what it is too. You know what I mean? Like, oh man. Cody's poor acceptable. Exactly. So they give him an 8.3, like we say here. Dominic Szoboszlai gets an 8.0. He scored the penalty, but outside the penalty, a lot of missed passes. We have a problem with our midfield knowing how to pass the ball on a high level. Like, this is Liverpool Football Club. You want trophies, you have to know how to pass, you know? And the game is changing. It's not like it used to be before. You have to actually know how to like you have to give the ball a certain way. Like, even McKelvey was speaking the other day. He's the president of Boca Juniors. He was saying how he likes Juanfer Quintero because Quintero comes from an enemy club, River Plate, of course. But he admits that he's saying he loves to watch Juanfer Quintero, the Colombian, because Juanfer, when he possesses a high level of art in his passing, and that when he passes, the pass doesn't just get to you; it actually puts you forward. He said, you know. So of course, it's huge, you know. Ryan Gravenberch gets a 7.3. He worked really hard, but again, just misplaced passes, no ideology, no philosophy. Give a pass with no real. Just give it to this guy, you know. They're as if they're shooting it at each other. They give each other. The Liverpool players give each other passes with so much weight, like, oh my god, bro, here, just take this ball, I don't know what to do with it, you know. And instead of actually open up, speak, whatever, give it to him in a nice way. I don't know, is it a lack of coaching? Is Arne Slot that shit? It's like there's something that hit the club. I think we weren't as organized as we thought we are. We had 6 strikers. We had Diego Jota, may God rest his soul, Luis Diaz, Darwin Núñez, Chiesa, Mohamed Salah, and Cody Gakpo. So that having those 6, anytime, like Arsenal now, they have 8 rotational players in the back. That puts you ahead of other teams. We had 6 guys that can rotate. Arne Slot first, he comes in and plays a calm style of play. We end up winning the league, but it might have really covered up some serious problems with this midfield. That's what I'm trying to say. They looked very figured out, and it's a problem. Sometimes we saw it with Ibrahimovic with Chelsea. He would keep buying players and rotating the closet because he just felt like once you're figured out, even if you're good, it's not good enough. Not everybody was a Frank Lampard, remember. Lewis Hall plays a really good game, but if it gives up a penalty, he would have been like they would have gotten 3 points. Lewis Hall would have got the 8.5 rating instead of Cody Gakpo, who got man of the match. He protected the penalty one. It's like, okay, bro, nice shot. I swear to God, if he comes in for Wirtz in the 10 or in the 8, if he rotates with somebody in the 8 and he's able to play, there might be some life there. But he doesn't pass. So how am I going to put him in midfield? It's like we already have a problem with guys don't know how to pass. You know what I mean? Exactly. Many problems. But like I would say, no cohesion and no high technical ability when it comes to passing. You know, I would say that like because failure. There are many. Like, you know what I mean. There's always. You blame many things for failure. You can say it's this, it's that, but usually from a good review, from a good analysis, you can just be like, okay, I think it was mostly this. And for me, I've been noticing it from last year, other channels too. Big up to the whole Liverpool community. It's not just me. I'm not saying nothing scientific. It's like these guys can't pass, and the ball is getting to midfield, and they know how to get it to the other guy, but bad passing makes you bad at like decision making. If you know you can't hit a guy in a certain way, the first touch is affected, your mind is thinking about other things, you're overthinking the game. It's not easy. Yeah, like it's just, to be honest, he generally doesn't fit with Liverpool. That's generally I'm saying, and I'm to be corrected. He scored last year. he can easily come in and score a hat trick and pick up a thing. And next thing, Isaac can pick up form, and next thing you know, we're competing for the league. You know, but generally speaking, with this group of guys, they needed more like of a Firmino that can join midfield and actually can pass. Firmino can pass, you know. A false nine is needed because he helps you defensively too. Firmino was a chaser. He disrupts attacks. Every time it was like a cornered ball near him. If he goes 50-50, if he's running, chasing a guy, you're not... If you're running and Firmino's chasing you, he's doing something to you. There's a reason why he's chasing you, you know? So I miss that. So I just feel like it's going to take time for him to just, you know, join play more. And he knows how to. He's a bit of a... he sees the game in a certain way and looks to execute, which is okay. I don't have a problem with that. But yeah, you know, Jamie Frimpong gets a 6.7. Jamie Frimpong, I don't know, like, to be honest, I honestly just like don't know where to start, but he doesn't have the capabilities, the know-how, to hold a right back four position. You play him like if Alonso was here, Frimpong would have been a really good success. Not a huge success, but a threat. He would have always been, oh man, they have to guard this guy, open up space, send the pass. He would have created enough time for himself, perhaps. But I don't like his decision making. I don't like how, like, the second goal, you're chasing somebody and you're running, like, you're pedestrian for what? Why are you being pedestrian? The ball is right there. Tackle, do something, take yellow. Who gives a shit? You know, like you're a defender, bro. You're playing part of the back four. This squad, I would say Verts. And he showed today a couple of touches. He was like boom, 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 like he's crazy, you know? But then you have a TK and Isaac. So you can't be getting Verts used to playing a false nine. That's like a fireable offense. We can't be playing a false nine because we have a guy coming back in January. He's injured. And like, yeah, you know? Also, Victor Munoz, he's not a link-up player guy. I noticed today he's a herky-jerky. He's going to mess shit up. Give him the flank. He's a dribbler. He's going to come in. I'm pretty sure this guy is good on the left too. There was videos from practice. He was scoring too, like crazy, you know? Yeah. To be honest, it's like Verts, Isaac, it would take a lot of work and like nobody else. Maybe Dominic Szoboszlai. Szoboszlai, I wanted him to play on the right flank last year, but they couldn't rotate with Mohamed Salah because that would have been creating friction between a vice captain, future whatever, like future regular, and an old legend, like on his way out. You don't want beef between them, and they're friends. So that was my argument, and I had a lot of people here, like in our community, agree. Araujo gets a 6.5. I think Araujo coming in, it used to be with Barcelona too. He would come in minute 65. Just in case that center back is not having a great day, or if he picked up a yellow, and because when you bring in Araujo, you just brought a yellow with him. You can afford, like, he can have a yellow, which is a goal for them if he knows how to use it. You know, as long as you don't hurt somebody 2 feet knee high, you're good. You know, Alexis Macata 6.5. There's no plus in his game. He lost a step, so. Rion Gamoa 6.4. He doesn't open up to go get the ball and meet it. He likes it in his feet. And the first thing he's thinking is that I'm gonna dribble somebody. And he goes at the first guy. Even if sometimes the direction of play, like, let it free flow. He needs to watch more like Neymar highlights. I'm not saying he's gonna be like Neymar, but he needs less of that herky jerky, more of like think the game, relax. You're getting a starting role. In the first game last season against Newcastle, he came in and he won the game for us. So I don't know if somebody should have just mentioned that to Iraola. Maybe he should have started Victor Munoz because he's older. But like Rion Gamoa was treated so badly by Arne Slot. I like that he gave him the nod. That's the thing, you know, Firmino used to do that, and he's so, like, you know what I mean? He's a playmaker, and he's positioning perfect, interceptions perfect, tenacity perfect, aggression, defense, like, yeah. if you're gonna play a false nine, he has to offer a lot. You know what I mean? So once that's the case, it's good. It's easier than if you know. Al-Haji Bamba comes from Monaco, 35 million. He played 14 minutes. Yeah, I didn't notice much. Luis Comas, what did you think of him? Yeah, big up to you. That's what I was saying. Big up, need out. So what do you think of Luis Comas? I think this guy's a problem. This guy's like giving me like when we first, like, he was like a mixed nostalgia, like when Curtis Jones first came in. Like when I was a kid, they would bring in like some of the academy guys. Like, you know, he was giving me like, I don't know, like a little bit of a vibe, a little bit of like a little Michael Owen. I don't know. What do you guys think? It was nice to see. He came in. He's trying to take on guys, and he put guys behind him easily. It's Yes, Broski. Yeah, man. I had too much fun too. It's been 2 hours and a half. We got the game and the match action, and the match action is beautiful too, because then we got more people coming in now. So I appreciate you, bro. You made always tune in. You know what I mean? I'm gonna do the Barcelona game. Are you tuning in at 3:30? An hour time, 3:30. But well, like, yeah, you're Eastern too. So are you tuning in? Are you gonna watch the Barcelona game, brother? No, brother. Thank you. You know what I mean? You're part of the tribe now. Yeah, this guy Jacob Murphy comes in. He was decent. We were linked with him for like 2 hours during the summer. I was like, okay, all right. Allison Becker. Well, like 5.9. Distribution from the back is not good. We have a bunch of things that's amazing, Broski. Yeah. Once we're done here, I'm gonna set up that stream, and then we're gonna do the Barcelona game. Start like 15 minutes before it. Do like the lineups, talk about, see what people are thinking. You know what I mean? But it's the season opener for them as well. Let's see who's who they play. Elche. These guys, Elche. Like, I wonder, like, where did they finish last year? They played with 3 at the back, 5 defender. Rafinha up front. Fermin Lopez behind him in the 10. Lamine Yamal on the right flank. Gordon on the left. Oh, man. This is interesting. Yeah. No, it's definitely... And they're away from home, so it's going to be exciting. Gavi and Pedri are playing. And Bernat. Yeah, no, it's nice. It's nice. It's going to be cool. I like it. Barcelona game is going to be cool. Yeah, La Liga is nice. There's a market for it, too. So, yeah. So, appreciate you, Broski. So yeah. To be honest, then we got so we covered like most of, like, let's see here. Jeremy Jacquet, I would maybe start. I would start him. I would start him next game. He did well. Him and Virgil van Dijk, they had the best rating going. Like when we were down 1-0, which is arguably the worst thing that could have happened. We were losing by 1, and then we lost by 1 when it was 2-1. We were losing by 1 again, and then we tied. So the 1-0 was like a pretty dark part of the game. At the end of the second half, after they scored, we couldn't play. We couldn't do anything. We're just useless. You know what I mean? Everyone's scared. You know what I mean? So it's just like, okay, like yeah. So just from that standpoint, I think it was also like noteworthy that Jeremy Jacquet wasn't worse than the other guys, and he didn't do much wrong. And he joined the midfield. He was doing so logical. He knows his role, and he's like just a more he's not a more athletic Konate, but he's a younger, like more like, he's a sneakier player than Konate. He knows how to take the ball by being less aggressive. I'd give him that, and by being as aggressive, by being more trickier. He's technical. I'd say he's good at building from the back. With Konate, it was good. He's a good passer, but yeah, like, it was a gap between him and Van Dijk. With Jeremy Jacquet now, I'd still wait to see. But if Konate was sending some long balls, yeah, I'd say Konate has better passing range than Jeremy Jacquet. But of course, he's like a world-star defender, you know, a world level defender, like a yeah. So he's like, yeah. Ryan Gravenberch, the rating seems to be decent, but like, honestly, like, I need to talk about Ryan Gramovich. I need to see what you guys are thinking. Big up Nizam Kamis. Big up to you, Broski. He's saying, welcome to the channel. He's saying Verts, Isaac, Frimpong, and Kirkus will not bring us anywhere. To be honest, bro, like it's at a point where, as a content creator, I know that, and I can go ham. I can get, honest to God, I can get like 50 followers on Instagram, making videos all night tonight about how Kirkez is and how Frimpong is, and make fun of them. I can be making videos on YouTube. I can just, but to be honest with you, broski, I'm just so not impressed with these guys that I just assume that everybody knows, like, by now. Does that make sense? Because it's like, what the hell is going on with these guys? You know what I'm saying, broski? Like, shout out, Need Out. He's saying, I think the match should be a wake-up call for Liverpool. Yeah, 100%. The first goal should be a wake-up call for Liverpool. How we reacted to it should be a wake-up call for Liverpool. Did you see, Nida, how we reacted to it? They got scared. They got scored on and started feeling like, oh, Newcastle is a bigger club. You know. Big up Nizam Kamis. He's saying that Verts has been given a full season and is still underperforming. To be honest, like, full season, preseason, decent campaign with Germany. Can't say they went to the final. He's super tired. So yeah. And yeah, it's just like, I'm not like bro, even Irala was saying he's not too careful on the ball. He has this thing where he's like, in Germany, I never got tackled like this. So if this guy's gonna take it from me, then this guy's gonna take it from me. I'm going to the mall. Like, what is going on? Like, bro, you like, fight for the ball, prove yourself. We're supposed to actually. So that's from one side. But from the first half, when the game started, certain touches, bro, it looks like he's gonna score, and it looks like he's gonna change the game. Like, you know what I mean? We have a problem. The guy that's supposed to be the best player on the team, Florian Wirtz, he is so sensitive. Like, even last year, he'll take one shot. If he misses, we lose the game. I will make an edited video about this. You know, guys, trust me, I'm gonna make a video about this, and I'm gonna bring references from last year. Florian Wirtz, every time he gets a couple of good chances, he misses one, we lose the game. He gets so, like, disappointed. He hasn't kicked it with Liverpool. He's not able to bring us to success and just put a team on his back and be like, here we are, successful alongside him. The coach needs to bring something out of the other guys that puts them in a position, be like, I have to defend this way, I have to run this way, I have to close this space, and I have to make sure I pass faster and pass better, because it's just like, it's just one of those things. I'm honestly not sure how. Is, you know what I mean? Like, he's definitely underperforming. Yeah, everybody knows, but they're still playing. That's the frustration. To be honest, broski, it's just like one of those things. Like, Frimpong starting. So you got Calvin Ramsey. He's just not good. Bradley, he's so injury prone. Like you really can't count on him, because who he is when he's back, it's nothing special. Similar to Joey G. We love Joey G. He's the oldest servant of the club. But even when he's playing, there's no plus. But we love him. There's an upside to his game when he's playing. Joey G would plug and play. You put him in, we're winning. Like we go on a run to win games when he's playing a lot of times, because he knows the club. He knows what's needed, you know. But then, like, when you just think about like, you know what I mean, like these guys, like Kirkez and Frimpong. There's no class. There's no, you know what I mean? Big up. Sorry, I missed this comment. Need Out. He's saying, yeah, man, we easy Barca win. Not like big names, but no performance like United, Spurs. Yeah. Yeah, these guys, Alchi, it's going to be hard for them. They're playing at home first game. So, but these guys, like, the Spain team is very confident. They won the World Cup. They're going to come in, put on a show, maybe like a 2-0. Rafinha is back playing up front. It's funny how these guys go on a wheelchair every time it's Brazil duty. but then with Barca he plays well. Or it could be vice versa. Somebody would be bad with the club, but with the national team they're good. Yeah, big up to you, Broski. I'm excited. Shout out Nizam Kamisi saying, on a more positive note, Munoz is quality. Bro, this guy is really good. Like, he's good at the herky jerky. Like, he'll go face 101. A ball goes from his right to his left foot. There's no stutter. There's no. He's so shifty, you know. And he has a goal in him. And he already got a penalty, but the ball wasn't like in play. The ref had already called the foul. So the ref had already called the foul. So it was just one of those things where it's just like, oh man, you know what I mean? Like you're just like, oh, this is crazy. But yeah, Broski, Nizam, it's really nice to meet you. Subscribe to the channel, please. It really helps that way, and turn on notifications. We're gonna have a live watch along for the Barcelona games, Elche versus Barcelona, another season opener. We're so excited that footy's back, the season is back. So yeah, so it means a lot. You know what I mean? I'm especially like with you being a Liverpool fan, Broski, it means a lot. You know what I mean? That's why we're growing the channel. We're building a community, so that way you can come in after and yeah. So what did you think of Ryan Gravenberch, Nizam, and Neat out too? Can you guys tell me what you think of Ryan Gravenberch? They're giving him a 7.3 here. I'm not sure if that's justified, man. His performance like a 6.5. That was his heat map. It's like, okay, let's see. He's 24 years old. He's so young, man. So it's just like the potential is there, but just like the passing, you know what I mean? He played 78 minutes, had 1 assist. Oh, the assist to Gakpo. But it was just like, it was a nice pass, but like Gakpo wasn't guarded, and it came from one position to the other. Gakpo went forward. Like, it wasn't like he set him up and is like, shoot, you're open. But it was at the same time. Like, just the ability to find guys just looked so hard. And I know he can pass. I'm just saying there's level for improvement. There's level for, like, you know what I mean? There's level for him to improve. I'd really appreciate if he asked his game. And to be honest, there's something that's decent about the Premier League. A lot of guys do improve. I find that in other leagues, it happens in a different dynamic. Year after year, guys in the Premier League do improve and add skills and stuff because it's so demanding. But I just like, for example, Bruno Guimaraes, he should watch a little bit of his highlights. Like, you know, more ball retention. Like, you know, set your guys up. You know, figure out, are you a 6? Are you like, you know what I mean, a pivot? Are you an 8? Like, where do you want to play? And go speak to the coach, you know, because you're claiming something and we're losing games because of like that. You know, we're losing points because he's not being deployed in the exact right dynamic. There's something very specific about how he likes to play, and I don't think it's meeting his expectation, or I don't think we're catering to how he's supposed to, like, you know what I mean? I don't think it's like yeah. So it's just like one of those things. I'm hoping that they catch on to it. You know what I mean? Before it's too late. If he gets used to playing wrong this season as well, then it's not going to be good. You know what I mean? It's just going to be one of those things. It's not going to be good for us. We're going to be frustrated. And he's a fan favorite in a way, but he's losing that. I mean, good assist today, but we hope for more. You usually go and look at midfield for when you play games like this. You're not great on the ball. The passing is all messed up. You know what I mean? Defenders are out of position. When they have it, they seem isolated. The guys on the flanks. You know, usually under Klopp, a lot of our midfield, because it was 3 midfielders, they would go deep, diagonal, hug the line, allow for somebody to come in, take a guy with you, take him away from play. We don't do that. We don't rotate. We don't run. We don't sacrifice. Not enough. And it's possibly from the Arne Slot times. So I'm very patient. But but it must be told as well that we don't do good runs without the ball that opens up a play for somebody to go meet the ball. A lot of our guys do like it in their feet. Ryan Gravenberch likes it to look like it's coming to his feet because he's gonna have to. It's also readable. Dominic Szoboszlai stands on the ball, then gives a pass. One time good pass, the other time bad pass. Unfortunately, it's an unforgiving game, So, guys, like the stream and subscribe to the channel. I appreciate you. Nizam, are you still there, broski? Victor Munoz is a huge positive. Huge positive, bro. Are you kidding me? He's so quality. He's so herky-jerky. He plays that style. I like when they lift their head a little bit more, wingers. But with him, you don't care. He's not going to lose it. He's so good, bro. He's so good. I'm a huge fan. Florian Wirtz got a good, also a good, let's see. Like the 7.1 is good. Stats are important because it's hard for him to do good because we know he's not able to, you know what I mean? There's his heat map. Because he subbed in the second half. So in the first half, look at how he's active all across the attacking midfield. But he drifts to the left so much, look. So you need somebody to have chemistry that would cut in and play smart. You know what I mean? So it's just like it is what it is. And that's about it. We covered what needs to be covered. You know what I mean? We talked about everything. It's been 3 hours of us talking about what needs to be talked about. Anything else you guys want to say? Any comments? Anybody wants to say anything? Speak now or forever you would be, I don't know what. But yeah, appreciate you guys so much. It's been super fun. We absolutely killed it today. Liverpool 2, Newcastle 2. Decent start to the season. Many things to be fixed, but you need that. You would hope they're fixed in the preseason, but that's dreams, and dreams are not reality. Irala needs time. Irala is not somebody who was managing Barca and Real Madrid his whole life, so we need to be patient. We talked about the things that need to be fixed. Join us for the Barcelona game soon, and love you guys. Have a good one.